right. While you over there just clinking bells and all that, what is good? Welcome back to Minor League Films, man. We gotta do a trailer for you today, but like I said, we like to be consistent. We're in here. We're live. I got my co-host with me who changes his name every day.
What do you mean?
But I put these down here to remind myself. So while you're here, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment below. Talk to us. Go ahead and hit that live chat. We in here. Scotty, how you doing today?
I am grand. 100 grand.
Oh, I ain't had 100 grand
I
in a
would
little
like
minute.
it if you would say my entire name, please.
No.
Okay.
So, anywho, man, what could bring us back? What could bring us back so fast? We just did this on yesterday, but something that we forgot while you were over there, trying to heal from your sickness. That Ant-Man trailer dropped.
Boom.
It dropped. We saw the first one. We did a review on it. You gave us some comic book-ish stuff. So we come back for the second one. We got to see that. Scotty, what are you expecting from the second trailer?
I am expecting to be some turmoil in this one, and not just his daughter acting a fool.
Yeah, we talked about that first one. And she built that quantum machine and ain't nobody asked what it did until she hit the button.
Didn't ask anything. They were like, "Oh, quantum. Yeah, we went through that chaos before. Let's just watch you hit the button."
Yeah, the grandma was like, "Wait, what'd you say?" They all flew in, man. Yep. But yeah, so again, Kang with our guy Johnathan Majors, and I'm gonna bring his picture into him in a second. But yeah, Johnathan Majors is back. We're starting to see him expand on his role a little bit. Starting to show us some different things because in was it Loki? We got the first kind of sense of him and what he was what he was about and how his character was going to be. But it looks completely different from the vibe we get in this, in this new trailer, in this new Kang. And we're supposed to get 1 million of them. So he's probably going to act different in every one. And let me show this right here. So this is our guy. Johnathan Majors is Kang right there in the first trailer we got. Looking good in the suit, man. Looking good. It looks, it's hard transitioning from comics to, reality because sometimes in real life it's going to look goofy. But I think he looks pretty good in it.
He looks pretty good. That's the actual costume too. They didn't change a single thing on it.
Yeah, they even gave him like real scars, even though in the other one he has lines. So there'll probably be, a story behind that, something like that. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and dive in and watch the second trailer. We're gonna be still here so you get a trailer reaction.
Yeah, because
got to go ahead and pull that up.
You know what they say. I got it up here, baby. You ain't gotta tell me. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
All right, well, while he pulls that up, but yeah. You got it. Okay, cool. All right, let's watch the trailer.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me.
Was she in jail?
With that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Is Avatar?
Make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or everything you call a life will end.
This is all my fault.
You've made not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
You thought you could win.
I don't have to win.
We both just have to lose.
I'm sorry, Cassie.
Okay, February 17th. Actually, that's pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah, it's only about a month away, man. We almost there. I didn't even know it's coming out that soon. Yeah, man. So that was the new Ant-Man trailer. Scotty, I'll give it to you, man. First reactions off that.
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad they finally are having a villain do stuff besides Thanos and the Winter Soldier. And as you can see, they even brought in my man's in here, who I'm saying is my man's, but he's actually very, very corny, and I expect him to die immediately. Like immediately. So they brought in MODOK, who that's a pretty good design for him. He's just supposed to be a big head robot that's only made for killing, like an advanced AI robot. And he looks goofy in the books. He looks kind of goofy there, but not like the books. See, that is pretty cool looking, actually. So I don't mind that at all. But you know, they brought him in here, and this is usually what he looks like. So yeah, he looks kind of goofy.
Yeah, he looks a little goofy, but yeah, oh my God, Jared right here. Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. We're starting to see Kang, stretch his legs a little bit and kind of show what he's about, and he seems pretty menacing and just how the action is going and that he's a threat. I would ask you, because you're a resident comic book expert, how do you feel about how his powers look? Like, how do you feel about how his presence is as far as compared to this movie from what we've seen so far in the comics?
It's about right. I mean, they just now, they've always fleshed out just a little bit. But they just now, like recently, a couple months ago, brought his entire being into existence in the comic book. Like, as far as his whole backstory, backstories, they're probably not going to get into that. I'm gonna actually almost guarantee they're not going to get into that, because they're probably going to remake it for the movies and make it a lot simpler than it is. Yeah, he's like basically the keeper of time, and he's not really. I'm just shortening it. He's like a keeper of time. He has machines that let him time travel, enhance strength, that kind of stuff. He's a lot better than Thanos is as far as a character goes. But I think that what they're going to do is they're not going to give him all these ties to certain characters, because he doesn't even have those. We don't even have those characters in here yet, unless they decide to stretch it out for years, which I don't think they're going to do. I think they're going to have him have a complicated enough backstory with the existing people that are already here. His powers look, as far as they showed, and clearly he's strong, he's smart. He already has an army already. This is the first movie he's in. Yeah, he already has a Thanos-sized army in this. This is just a first movie. So that means I think he's going to be in like 4 movies until they finally finish him off. So if he already has an army in the first movie, and he's already beaten up Ant-Man in this movie, that means he's going to have a lot more by like the 3rd or 4th movie.
Well, he will be able to get his army to grow up, because remember, they are in the quantum realm. So just somebody, on Earth just steps a foot down on him, it's a wrap, and that ends the series right there.
But but it's like it's a realm, so like they can't just step on it. You gotta find.
I'm just messing with you.
But it looks pretty good. He's gonna give a show. Johnathan Majors is a really good actor anyway. He's definitely gonna give him a show. The costume looks really, really good, and like I said, most of the villains actually have had good costumes. Though now I'm thinking about it, most of them have had really good costumes for Marvel and for DC. I've had good costumes. That's just the presence hasn't really been there. But his presence right away is just like, hey, I'm not asking you to do anything for me. I'm telling you, and probably I'm anticipating him killing off one or two people in this movie coming up, which is why Ant-Man's going to do a deal in the first place.
Yeah, because you can see in this trailer, and this is what I got from it. You see there are gonna be, I guess, we're doing the multiverse and kind of maybe the time travel thing. So you see multiple Ant-Mans in here.
Mhm.
One thing that worries me about that is it does make Ant-Man a little expendable, I guess, because there's so many that if something happens to our Ant-Man, there's just another one to take his place. Where I feel
Well,
like in this movie, something happening to Ant-Man would really, because he's kind of been the comedic character, especially that Ant-Man 2, which was straight a comedy with some
yeah,
superhero stuff in it. So it's like to add the drama and to add the other emotions into it, it would be something a little crazy if we felt like his life was in danger or if he died. But I don't know. I don't think that will happen. I don't know if that will happen. But the fact that there is the multiverse and so many Ant-Man, if you see that, if you could pull it up, there's that scene where they're trying to push him up to the top of the hill, and I think that is like a bunch of Ant-Man, just like the ants used to do. I think it's all Ant-Man trying to push him up to like wherever he needs to go. If you remember where
yeah.
that is, but
I
that just kind of takes out a little bit of worry, a little bit because there's so many that you can figure it out. Um,
I'm not sure if that's what they're going to do though. I don't think any of those Ant-Men are going to have much dialogue, let alone have any kind of importance at all.
well, because I know he had the split or whatever, so I feel like he's gonna have certain interaction with some Ant Man because he
Yeah,
did have the split with him. Yeah, I think it is right. Yeah, right before
I
there.
miss it. Yeah, I
Look
just
right
don't think it's going to
Yeah,
be
all
important.
those down there are other Ant Men. So yeah, see all them right there. So I think that takes a little bit of the worry out of something might happen to him, but still, from everything I'm seeing with this, and obviously somebody's gonna die here, and
Yeah,
maybe probably be the older
I don't think
character.
it's going to be him. I think it's going to be Hank Pym is going to probably die like right away.
Yeah, it'll be easy to take one of the older characters out. So some worry, but like I said, man, I'm excited to just see my guy Jonathan Majors in just another like real villain in the presence because ever since he came onto the scene, I muted it. My bad. Just the way he said Ant Man, it was like, oh man, they taking this seriously. He said it like
Yeah,
he was Batman or something. It's cool.
yeah.
Ant
This
Man.
one looks pretty serious. At least we know, regardless of what happens in this movie, they're going to bring out the official Kang. If this isn't already the official Kang, they're going to bring out the official Kang. He's probably going to have the same, um, demeanor as this one. I don't think there's
Yeah,
going to be any more silly Kangs at all. It's probably going to be three or four more of them, and then you're going to have the main one front and center, and it's going to be a lot of mayhem, a lot of action, a lot of seriousness. Probably at least two or three people are going to die permanently, and then
yeah.
he'll probably say what his actual goal is if he has an actual goal.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to see Jonathan Major just give some range because he doesn't have to act the same with each character. He can
Mhm.
do a little twist or a little nod to tell you like, oh, this is a different guy, and like my
Mhm.
purpose is a little bit different, and my wants may be a little bit different. So, and
Yep.
obviously going up to Kang Dynasty, where eventually we will run into the real Kang that will be the threat, for everyone to solve. But overall, man, I'm still excited. Hopefully there's no more trailers.
Yeah.
No more We don't need no more. We've seen enough. My butt will be in the seat, maybe February 17th weekend,
Yep.
time around then. So I'm super excited. Any last words you got on it?
No, this is the first Marvel thing first superhero thing I've been excited for in a long, long
Hey,
time.
you weren't excited for Black Panther 2?
No, not once
Okay.
I realized Namor wasn't going to really. Once I realized Namor was going to get beat like a slave, I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Like it
Well,
was good. It was a good movie, but once I
mhm.
realized he was somehow going to get beat, when I have this thing where I'm like, the villain doesn't always have to lose in the first movie. I would have liked that they I guess found a way to deter him maybe, but when the way they beat him, I saw that coming, and I was like, I don't really like that weakness.
Nah, I'm with you, but I think because we know this villain is gonna go on, like you don't have to lose. You can beat everybody up and keep it moving.
Yeah.
So makes a lot of sense. But yeah, man, we just want to give you our quick reaction to the Ant-Man new trailer. Obviously, we will give you that review when it comes out. We'll both go see it. We're both excited for it.
Yep.
So we mentioned this yesterday. We will have open field coming up. I think tonight. Tonight will probably be good. So we'll do that. And other than that, Scotty, if people need to find you, where can they locate you at?
Find me on TikTok at KCorona. You gonna play me off already? Jesus.
It's just the music.
Corona. Or you can find me on IG at Scotty Get Down 1. Where can they find you?
Well, if you're done with Scott and you talked to him already and you want to find me, I ain't hard to find, man. You can find me at Flyknit Johnson on Instagram, City Boy Quitting on Twitter. I also do stream our videos up there before I move them over to the actual Minor League Films Twitter account. But let me not be selfish. You talk to Scotty, you talk to me, but I want to talk to both of y'all. Well, if you want to reach both of us, we are at Minor League Films at pretty much everything. It's either going to be Minor League Films or it'll be capital M, capital L, capital F, and Films 1. So it's going to be either of those, but it's going down at the banner at the bottom. You can find both of us at any of those places, man. It's going to be an awesome trailer. We're excited to see it. Like I said, we will have open field later. I will talk about The Orphan. I got a couple of shows. What other Smile as well. And Scotty will find something to talk about.
I got one thing.
Playing that sick card like he ain't been watching TV the whole time. Like, what else you gonna do when you sick? You watch TV.
Sleep. I slept and drank tea all week.
Oh man, well, we appreciate y'all joining as usual. Hit us at minorleaguefilms@gmail or one of the accounts. Give us something to talk about. We will definitely check it out, and we will get at you next time.